The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one about God's love for us. And now for an amazing story from the book of Exodus, chapter 2.
Many generations before, Pharaoh had invited Joseph's family to come live in Egypt. Over the years, they had children, and their children's children had children, until God's people filled up the whole land. The new Pharaoh wasn't happy about it.
We've got more Israelites in Egypt than fish in the Nile. They could revolt against us.
The fish?
No, you fool! The Israelites!
Pharaoh put slave drivers over the Israelites, forcing them to work hard, making bricks from mud.
What do you call that?
A brick?
That's right! 1 brick! You should have made 27 by now!
Even though the Israelites were forced to be slaves, their families grew larger.
Terrible, horrible, downright despicable. It's got to stop!
So Pharaoh ordered something even more dreadful.
Throw every one of their baby boys into the Nile River.
He hoped to wipe out God's people, and anyone who disobeyed the order would surely be in great danger. But one family with a brand new baby chose to brave it anyway. The child's mother, Jochebed, held him tightly. Shh, we'll keep you safe. We'll keep you hidden. The boy's older sister, Miriam, watched with wide eyes. Won't we get in trouble? We have to save your brother. Stay by the window, watch the street, and let me know if any Egyptians come. For 3 months, the family kept Moses safely out of sight, but his little lungs were growing strong and loud. Mama, there's soldiers on the street. Shh, baby. Oh, shh. They're right outside. They're by the door. Oh, they kept going. Oh, thank God. We can't do this any longer. Any day, any minute, they'll hear him. There's no other place to put him. Think bigger than inside. But if we put him outside, they'll find him. They might even put him in the river. That's why they'll never think to look there. You want to hide him? In the river? Run down to the market and buy a big basket. We can put your brother inside. He'll float in the reeds. Near that big willow tree by the bend in the river. Hardly anyone goes there. He'll be safe. Miriam hurried to the market and bought a sturdy basket. Then Jochebed coated the basket with tar so the water couldn't get in. I'll put one of my blankets inside to make it soft. Jochebed slipped the baby boy into the basket, and together she and Miriam carried him down to the river. God keep you safe, little one. Gently, she set the basket into the water between the reeds. Miriam, stay nearby and watch. What if someone comes? God will show you what to do. As her mother left, Miriam settled into the roots at the base of the willow tree, where she could keep an eye on the basket. The murmur of the water and the hot sun nearly put Miriam to sleep. Oh, he needs something. She started to stand, but realized just in time she wasn't alone. A group of women were approaching the water. One girl wearing a beautiful robe stood out. The princess! What will she do if she sees me? Miriam crouched on the ground, still frozen in place. What will she do if she finds my brother? It was too late. The princess turned toward the reeds. I hear something. There, in the grass. What is it? I see a basket, princess. Go get it for me. Miriam watched terrified as a servant girl waded in the water and picked up her brother's basket. Let me see. I'll open it. Oh, Oh, it's one of the Hebrew babies. Oh, poor thing. Miriam caught her breath as the princess cradled her baby brother. She silently pleaded for God to help her. Then she rose to her feet and walked straight toward the princess. What's this? Who are you? I thought, maybe you need help with that baby. He's so little. I could get one of the Hebrew women to feed the baby and take care of him for you. Oh, yes, please do. Miriam rushed home to find her mother. Come quick! They found him? Yes, but it's good, I promise. Miriam brought Jochebed to meet the princess. Take this baby and feed him for me. I'll pay you. The princess handed the baby boy back to Jochebed, who nearly wept with relief. Yes, of course. I'll do it. His name is Moses, because I pulled him out of the water. Jochebed took Moses home and cared for him. It didn't matter if anyone found her baby now, and when Moses was older, she took him to live with the princess in Pharaoh's palace.